It's not unusual in hotly contested divorces for one parent to turn the children against another. There's even a name for it. It's called parental alienation. But can one parent's influence convince a child to help commit murder?
And that's what an upstate New York district attorney thinks happened in the case that Erin Moriarty investigates for this week's 48 Hours.
On August 28, 2017, police in upstate Corning, New York were called to the home of Michelle Nyrider.
911 Center.
Got something strange happening at a friend's house, and I'm concerned.
Police found the 46-year-old mother of three hanging from a rope, an apparent suicide, but Police Chief Jeff Spaulding had doubts. Because you couldn't figure out how she got a mark here.
No, I didn't like that. That was unsettling. It appeared as though somebody pulled back and down and caused that.
Those who knew Michelle best were convinced she was murdered, and Michelle's mom, Jeannie, was even sure of the killer.
I'm thinking it's more than likely Lloyd killed her.
Lloyd Nyrider was Michelle's ex-husband. For 5 years, the couple had been embroiled in bitter custody battles. Michelle accused Lloyd of turning their daughters against her. Susan Betcha-Tomer was Michelle's attorney.
There were 26 separate sets of filings post-divorce.
And how unusual is that?
That is super unusual. If you have 2 or 3, it's a lot. To have 26 is astounding.
On the day police found Michelle, the couple's middle daughter, 19-year-old Karrie, at college in Rochester, called Corning police and spoke with Lieutenant Jeff Heverly.
My friends called me earlier today and told me about my mom, and that she, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Take your time.
He called and told me that my mom hurt herself.
Karrie told investigators that over the weekend, her father Lloyd helped her move into her college apartment, and that he had spent all night at this hotel. But when police checked the hotel video, they actually see Lloyd getting into Karrie's car and not returning until early the next morning.
We don't see Lloyd all night long. And here it is 6:30 in the morning, and here he comes onto the camera. He still appears to be wearing the same clothes that he had on the night before.
Police soon begin listening in on phone calls between father and daughter, and what they hear makes them even more suspicious.
I'm freaking out.
Me too.
If Lloyd did kill Michelle, did he somehow convince Karrie to help him? You think she was brainwashed?
I really think she was brainwashed.
Wow. 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty is here with us now. So parental alienation. I knew that it existed, but I didn't know there was a name for it. So could a parent brainwash a child into committing a murder?
Well, this is a new one for me. I didn't realize how common parental alienation is. So first I should just explain what it is. So it's more than just bad-mouthing a child, bad-mouthing a parent in front of the child. It is like a campaign that actually almost reprograms the way the child feels and thinks about the other parent. So giving an example is like, your father's late again. Okay, that's bad-mouthing the parent. Parental alienation is your father's late again, and if he loved you, he wouldn't be this late. And it's this campaign of doing that. And what the DA says in this case was that this father had had this campaign since they were little and really convinced the children to devalue the life of the mother. And then he gave them this incredible choice. So he said to her, at least according to the DA and according to the young woman, he said, okay, Karrie, your mother, she's charging so much in child support, I'm gonna have to kill myself. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go on without me, or we could kill your mother. And so she had to make a choice between her parents. And they're saying that that's why she had just been programmed so long, she chose her dad over her mother.
It almost seemed, though, like it could be sort of the perfect murder. It looked like a suicide. Why didn't they just leave it at that?
Well, I have to tell you, that's one of the things I loved about working on this story is that the police really could have let it go. The medical examiner, the first medical examiner who looked at the case, called it undetermined and said, we can't tell. But they felt that there was just too much going on here. And the more they looked into it, they actually wiretap father, daughter, and heard them going, oh, I'm uncomfortable. Should I talk to the police? Why are they talking that way?
Wow.
And so they really stuck with it. It's a very impressive police department.
I really can't wait to see how it all ends. And I know I'll find out this weekend. Erin Moriarty, thank you very much, as always. You can see Erin's full report, Karrie's Choice, Karrie being the daughter, tomorrow on 48 Hours. It airs at 10, 9 Central right here on CBS.